On today's video, we are going to take an up-close look at the Wahoo Kickr Bike and determine if this is worth purchasing. Hello, I'm Coach Duckworth, and on this channel we're going to cover everything triathlon, from gear reviews to training and racing strategies, to help you cross the finish line faster and more confident. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, today we are going to take a look at the Wahoo Kickr Bike. This thing is really cool. We're going to go over the pros and cons of it, the features, the unboxing, whether this is a right purchase for you or who it might possibly be a good purchase for. So stay tuned, and here we go. Watch me unbox it. Okay, it's a pretty big box. It's intimidating, but it's actually really easy. Majority of it's put together. Once you get all the packaging thrown apart, all the parts are in a box, and then you just lift it out. And there's 4 screws, 2 for each of the legs that extend out. And then the box has the handlebars and the seat. And those are all quick release skewers that you just put on and tighten. So the legs are really the only complicated thing, and having 2 people help you is definitely needed and wanted, but you can do it by yourself. So don't feel intimidated when you see the big box. It's super easy. Anyone can do this. It has some paper instructions in there also, and super helpful and super easy. Now onto the app. The app's what makes Wahoo an amazing product and company. You want to do the setup wizard. You want to add the Kickr Bike to the Wahoo Fitness app. You click on Kickr Bike. And then when you're in the Kickr Bike app, it's got some cool features here. First and foremost, it's got the assembly instructions, which I totally skipped because I was just reading the paper ones. But this is just some good detailed information about how to set up the Kickr Bike. Again, there's not a lot to setting it up, so don't be intimidated by that. And then you've got the Fit Wizard. This is pretty cool. You've got 3 options. You can do professional fit. You can measure your bike with a photo. And I have to fully admit, it did not work for me, and I think it was just because of my background, and I have my bike on a Kickr and not like off the Kickr with both wheels. So that didn't work for me, but just to kind of give you an example, I haven't tried it again. I ended up just taking the measurements myself off the bike and putting them onto the Kickr Bike and just transferring them over that way. I felt like that was easier, but you do have this option if you want to get a little more in depth with it. You also have the option to do the professional bike fit, where if you've gone to a Retool or a Guru fit, you can just put the dimensions in there. Once you do that, what it's going to do is it's going to spit back the settings on the Kickr Bike that you adjust. And I'll go over those settings in the next clip, but they're super easy to adjust, and that's what makes this beautiful, is that if something doesn't feel right, you can easily adjust it and see if that feels better for you. Then you could take those measurements and transfer them over onto your road bike or your tri bike. So that's what's really cool about it. So as you can see here, I'm just putting in information about my bike with my crank length and so forth, to have it come up with a measurement for me. Again, it didn't end up working. I'm just showing you kind of the process here. Once you get your results, it tells you how to adjust and how far to adjust, as you can see here. Then once you're done with that, you're going to go to the pair to phone. It's going to search for the Kickr, and then once it finds it, you're going to select it. You're going to press pair, It's going to make sure it's up to date, the firmware, which I did the download before. And then this is cool also. You can change the shifting to Shimano, Di2, non-Shimano, SRAM, Campy, and then you can actually change the gearing too. So if you wanted to obviously set it up with the gearing you had, or you could test out a new type of gearing for you to see if that's something you want to go. Either way, super easy. Anyone can do it, and that is the mobile app setup.
Okay, let's take a closer look here at the bike. Sorry, there's some sweat on it. One of the cool features here is the adjustability of it. You can easily change these levers here. You just pull them in and out, and this adjusts the back. This adjusts the front here, and you could even, if you have multiple people in the house, you could put just like a mark on there, and you could easily adjust it. It's got a quick release here also for the stem. You've got buttons up here. This controls the up and down motion. And the again, another cool thing is that you can put in any setup you want, whether it's SRAM or Campy or Shimano, and that type of you can do any type of gearing setup for that, which is awesome. Down here is kind of the control. It kind of shows you where you are at as far as incline and decline. I personally, when I'm in ERG mode, I just keep it at like a 1 or 2% so that I'm not breaking my neck to look at the TV. It comes with a water bottle. I'll use probably on my longer rides. Otherwise, I'll just keep my water up on the Wahoo desk. Another cool feature here is you can go down here and you can change and test out different crank lengths. So it goes from 175 all the way down to 165. So that's a cool feature if you're kind of testing things out in regards of your fit. Again, another cool thing, you can try out different fits and adjust it really easily. It's quiet. It's smoother than I would say most bikes on a Kickr. It probably makes about the same noise. It has a different hum to it, but it's definitely on the quiet side if we're comparing it to like the Kickr. I would say the cons. Let's talk about the cons here. Definitely the saddle. Not that comfortable. I'm not even that picky, and I would definitely need to change that out or want to change that out. Another con is no tri-bar setup. Hopefully there's something coming out in the future. Of course, you can put some clip-ons on, but it would be nice to have a feature where it has like the buttons in the tri-bars. So maybe in the future, Wahoo comes out with an addition to that. You can see right here, there's like 2 plugs. So it would have to definitely be an add-on purchase from Wahoo. But again, you can do some clip-on bars. Are just not as, realistic as probably your own stuff if you have electronic. Obviously, another con is the price tag. I believe this thing retails at $3,500. And so if you take, a regular Kickr and a Climb, you're not paying that much. But you have to take into consideration the convenience factor of not having your frame on here, and just the coolness factor and all those things. So I will make a recommendation here on whether it's good to buy or not, so you can wait for that. Another pro, super easy to move, but although it's easy to move around once you get it somewhere, it is pretty heavy. So taking it downstairs and whatnot, I shouldn't say it's way heavy. I don't know. I'm going to guess between easily 50 to 100 pounds. So once you get it down into your spot, it's not bad. And then you can easily move it around with the wheels. So those are kind of the pros and cons of it. Again, you've got a lot of buttons. So yeah. Okay, who is the Wahoo Kickr Bike for? Well, after looking at the pros and cons, this bike would be for someone who already knows or has a Wahoo Kickr or wants a Wahoo Kickr, someone who has the Wahoo Kickr Climb and enjoys using it, someone that maybe doesn't like to haul a bicycle up or downstairs, home gym. This is even good for a office gym or even a hotel gym. But mainly someone that wants it all packaged together. Also, fitters would be a good option on this. They could pre-fit customers on this easily with the changes of the seat and the stem and all of that stuff. So I would overall say that most people, it will work for anyone, honestly, but because of the price tag and what you can get the Kickr Climb and the Kickr for, this really is someone who enjoys the experience and doesn't want to put that wear and tear on their bicycle and or take that bicycle up and down the stairs constantly. So if you fit that mold, this is probably a good purchase for you. For myself, with my new home gym downstairs, I didn't want to bring my bike up and down the stairs. So this is a perfect fit for me in my situation. Plus, I just absolutely love Wahoo Fitness and their product. Is the Wahoo Fitness bike worth it? Absolutely. If you're in my situation, or if you have a unique situation where you don't want to bring your bike up and down, this is the option. It includes everything. It's super easy to set up, and it's just really easy to put together and to use. So I absolutely love it. Don't let the price tag scare you. You won't be disappointed. The handful that we have sold, every single owner has loved them. So yes, this is a definite purchase, and yes, it's definitely worth buying. So that's the Wahoo Kickr Bike. I've just got to say, I give it a A+. I give it a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it. We've already kind of discussed who it's for and whether you should purchase it. In my current situation, it's pretty easy. It's a green light for me and a purchase for me due to my situation. But what are your guys' thoughts on it? Do you guys have a Wahoo Kickr? Do you have a Kickr bike? Have you thought about upgrading? If you do think about upgrading, give us a call. Help support this channel by subscribing and also purchasing products from the Hive Bicycle Shop. Every time you guys subscribe, comment, like, and or purchase items from the Hive Bicycle Shop, you support this channel, and we really do appreciate it. So please leave a comment below, and have a fantastic day and happy training.